Hi everyone, I'm Revati working as assistant professor in CS department from Coconut College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to see the computer networks laboratory experiments. So under this we have a 11 experiment. Let me we'll see the eighth experiment is applications using TCP sockets. So what is the object of this experiment is to create the network application using TCP. So using this, we're going to see the file transfer between the client and server using the TCP. So why TCP used means TCP provides a reliable and ordered communication, and also it showcases the data transfer between the client and server using TCP. Here we'll see. Let me explain you clearly. First, what file transfer using TCP. So file transfer using a TCP means transmission control protocol. It is used to transmit the file from one computer, that is client to server, or from one computer to another computer over the network using TCP/IP protocols. How it works means, first, a server, it's a client server architecture. First, a server listens for incoming connections on the specified port using a server socket, and the server waits for the client to establish the connection. Once the client connects, then server's object is created to communicate with the client, and client is sending the request to the server by specifying the server's IP address and port number. And the client uses the socket object to initiate the connection to the server. Then after that we have to initiate the file transfer, and read the file and sending the file from the client side. After that, server side, it receives the file and save the file, and after that we have to close the connection. Let me explain you how TCP will be used in this process. So already we know that TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. It is used for safe communication, reliable communication. Mm. Well, already we know that how it will work means TCP is used to establish the connection between the client and server through a three-way handshake. First one is the client sends a synchronization message to the server to initiate the connection. After that, the server acknowledges by the acknowledgement message, and its message back to the client, and confirming which is ready. And after the client the client sends an acknowledgement message to the server after completing the connection setup. So these process will be done by TCP/IP protocol. Why we are using this? Already we know that it is a safest reliable communication. So we are transferring the file from client to server using TCP. And let me explain you the coding of file transfer using TCP. So from the client side, we are inputting the packages. So IO package .NET util. So IO package, we know that it includes the classes for input output operations such as reading and writing the streams, and .NET which is used for networking, such as creating the sockets for communication, and util package which is used for creating the classes and methods. After that, it is a main function. It is a entry point of the program here, and after that we have to setting up the data streams for the communication. Here we are using after that a socket is here the socket is created to connect the server IP address 127.0.0.1, and it is a local host, and the port number is 1309, so that the client will communicate with the server through this socket. So we have to, after that we have to set the data streams for communication. So in get input stream will be used to allows the reading binary data from the server, and output streams it allows the writing data to the server. Next, we have to string str equal to in dot read line. So here we are enter the which file we have to transfer. For that, the file name will be entered here. So the client prompts the user to enter the file name. File name should be as the wish, and it is to be retrieved by this from the server. The file name is then read as a string using read line, and after that we have to send the request to the server. So here the file sends the file name to the server using write bytes. The file name is sent as a byte, and then followed by the new line character /n, for what means it indicates the end of the request. So that the file so that the file name is sent to the server. After that we have to receive and saving the file data. So here we have to enter the file name. Once the file name is entered here, after that file name is file name is read by using a read line. After this, a file writer is created to write the received file content to the new file name. So after that, using a loop here, it continuously reads the lines of data in the file from the server using data input stream, or we can use it as a data line. It works until the string which is equal to -1, which marks the end of the file. Then the received lines are the received lines are here. The received lines are written the file using fwrite.buffer. So after that we have to close all the resources, socket and file writer. So all the resources here we closed. So once here if any exceptions occur during the file transfer, it will be caught here, and it will be it will be printed into the console. Next we have to see the server side program. So we have to here we are initializing the we are importing the three packages here. So IO means input output operation for such as reading and sending the data and receiving the data through the stream, and .NET, which is used for creating the networking connection such as sockets, and util is used for classes and methods, and this is the class name, and this is the main function. Here this is the entry point of the program. After that we have to create the server socket. So we are creating the server socket here. It is created on port number 1309, which is used for listening for incoming client connection, and the server will wait for the connection request from the client on this port only. After that it accept the accept method is called, which makes the server wait until the client connects. When a client establishes a connection, this method returns a new socket object representing the connection between the server and client. After that we have to setting up the data streams. So we know that it reads the binary data from the socket, and it sends the binary data to the client. After that here a read line will be used for from the client reads the file name from the client sent to the server, which is previously sent the name of the file if it want to receive. And then we have to read after that we have to read the file and send to the client. Here we are reading the file object is created, and buffer reader will be used to read the file line by line for efficient reading. So that we are a buffer reader here we are using. After that this part will be used for reading the file content from each character or each line. Line by line will be read here. The server reads the file line by line until not equal to null. So each line of the file is sent to the client using the write bytes method of output stream or write bytes. After sending all the file, the server ends sends -1 to indicate the end of the file server. So after that we have to close all the resources. Once resources is closed, yeah, then we have to uh, 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 if any error occurs, then it is caught by exception is caught here, and it will be throw here. So this is the output of the program. First, we have to create the file, and this is the file content. In client side, we have to enter the file name sample.txt. So this is the file content. After that, it is transferred to the client to the server. So we have to enter receive the and this is the sample file. This is the sample file, and this file content will be moved here. Enter the new file name net.txt, and this content will moved here, and this is the destination file. Hope you all understand. Thank you.